back, everybody. I'm Kendall, and this is Mr. Run. He lets the Patriots just run me.
Welcome back to our special Wildcard Weekend edition. Kendall, some breaking news.
Breaking news, everybody. Bill Belichick got fired as the head coach today.
I can't believe he's leaving the Patriots. 24 years, Kendall.
24 years is a lot, but you know what? I did watch the press conference today.
Tell us what happened.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys what happened is. It was sad to see him go, but I also wish him best of luck going on his new chapter of his life. But what are the Patriots going to do?
I mean, it's going to be hard to replace Bill Belichick. 6 rings with the Patriots, 8 rings total because he had 2 with the Giants.
Well, somebody's got to fill in their shoes.
They do.
And they got off-season work starts now, so if Robert Kraft wants to need a new coach, you ought to start thinking about that too.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of mixed feelings out there. I mean, some people are happy that Bill Belichick's leaving. I don't really look at it that way. I mean, who's really out there that can step up and do what he did for so long? I think it's going to be a very difficult task to find a coach.
But on the other hand, he is going to go into the Patriots Hall of Fame as first ballot.
Yep, he is. What did he have anything else to say at the press conference?
He said he was always a Patriot. He's always a Patriot for life, and
Okay.
he's decided to play against them. And Robert Kraft even did say he wished Bill best of luck, but he did say when he plays the Patriots, we wish our Patriots will win.
Right. Okay. Well, he's definitely going to be coaching again. Obviously, he wants to chase the win record, right? There's some teams that have been thrown around out there. Atlanta,
Chargers, Commanders,
Cowboys.
Commanders.
What about the Raiders?
What about the Raiders?
Titans have an opening too, right? So we don't know where he's going to end up. What do you think?
Atlanta?
Yeah, I think right now they're saying Atlanta's really the favorite to land him as a coach. We'll see what happens with that. The other question is, who are we going to have as a coach for the Patriots?
Who are we going to have? There's Gerard Mayo.
Yep.
There's Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel. He came off of 2 pretty difficult seasons where he didn't do too well, but didn't have a whole lot to work with the quarterback.
Pete Carroll. Nick Saban, maybe?
We'll see what happens. There's a lot of names out there. I guess I don't know if we'll know until after the Super Bowl, but I have a feeling this is going to come down pretty quick.
I have a feeling they're going to get a coach pretty soon.
Yeah. So, anyway, Bill Belichick moving on from the New England Patriots. Time will tell who the next coach will be. We'll see where he ends up. Right?
I wish him best of luck.
Yeah, I wish him the best of luck as well. Well, Patriots-Jets, last game of the season. You want to give us a quick recap on what happened, Kendall?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick recap. You had the Patriots winning, and I had the Jets winning.
That's right. I got that wrong again, Kendall. The pick of the week with the Patriots, I got wrong.
For the third time, well, maybe more this season.
The Jets did win. It was a sloppy game. The defense looked pretty good for a while. Mac Jones was put on emergency quarterback. Third-string quarterback? What else happened?
The third string, they gave that guy who they just signed, that Nathan guy, they gave him the backup quarterback shot, and we'll see what happens this offseason with all that stuff. Maybe Mac will be playing next year.
Yeah, we'll see. There's lots going to happen here in the offseason. So 17-3, they lost. They only managed a field goal. Defense looked pretty good. The overall record, though, I mean, the Patriots haven't had a record this bad in quite some time.
We kind of knew it was Bill's last game anyway because he normally doesn't sign autographs, and he signed an auto.
Good point. You don't think they tried to lose that game on purpose, right? At this point?
I think they tried to win.
Yeah, I think he was going for the wins. He's not back, so I guess, we'll talk about the pick. Number 3 overall pick. They ended up with the number 3 pick. That's
Bill
what they had.
doesn't care what they do at this point.
Bill does not care what they do with it at this point. Robert Kraft cares, though.
Robert Kraft cares more than anybody at this point.
All right, do you think they'll take a QB?
Hopefully.
In the draft?
I hope so.
Okay. Do you think they have what it takes to trade up even a little bit higher?
No, I don't think so because, the Commanders are going to be probably taking the quarterback too. The Bears, maybe they find Justin Fields as the future. We'll see.
Okay. Well, Kendall, around the NFL, how did we do with our picks last week?
I think we did pretty okay.
I think we did okay, except I did not have the Patriots game correct again. Steelers 17-10 over the Lamar-less Ravens, right? Texans 23-19 over Indy. Indy gets knocked out of the playoffs. The Bengals beat the Browns. The Browns are resting a lot of players last week. Lions 30-10 over the Vikings. Some injuries in that game.
Yeah, that rookie tight end, Sam Laporta, is hurt, but he'll possibly go to go against Detroit, against the Rams.
It brings up those questions, though. When you're already in the playoffs, should be resting more of these guys so they don't get hurt.
Speaking of the Rams, They go to Detroit on Saturday to play
They do.
the Lions.
The Rams and Stafford's coming back to play the Lions. That could potentially be arguably the game of the week.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you on that point. I'm going to go with the Chiefs and the Dolphins.
All right, that could be the game of the week. You are correct. Finishing up from last week, though, Titans 28-10. They knocked the Jags out. The Saints over New Orleans. The Saints are out because Green Bay won. Buccaneers 9-0. They clinched the NFC South.
For the third time.
Third time. The Packers are in. The Giants beat the Eagles. The Eagles are 1-5 in this stretch.
We did not have that happening.
No, they don't look very good at all, do they?
No.
The
Bucks could potentially take them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, Seahawks won 21-10 with a win over Arizona. They're going to miss the playoffs. Pete Carroll was fired as the head coach. I guess I wouldn't say fired. He was pushed up to the front office in an advisory type role or something.
Yeah.
But he could become available as a coach, is what we're hearing now.
He told me, but I don't know. I don't think he will.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Kansas City, they won 13-12 over the Chargers. Cowboys 38-10 over the Commanders. They captured the NFC East. And the Bills over the Dolphins. We had that game wrong.
We did.
Yeah, we both had Miami in that game.
As sad as it is to say, we have to go with Buffalo for the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll have to go with Buffalo. We'll see what happens. Wild card weekend matchups. Kendall, are you ready for this?
Yes,
Go
I
ahead,
am.
give us the matchups.
Saturday, Browns at Texans. I have the Texans.
I'm going to go with the Browns and Joe Flacco because I think that's a great story, and I'd like to see them keep winning.
Miami at Kansas City.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs in that one.
It's supposed to be 0 degrees in that
It's
game.
supposed to be 0 degrees. I don't think they're going to be able to go and beat Kansas City at home. I have KC in that game as well.
Pittsburgh at Buffalo. I have Buffalo.
I don't like to do it, but I'm going to go with Buffalo as well. I think Pittsburgh's lucky they got in the playoffs. I think Buffalo, they've been playing well. They're going to take this game as well.
Yes, they are. Green Bay at Dallas. I'm going with Dallas.
Dallas just looks unstoppable. I don't think Green Bay is going to be able to beat them. I really don't. I think it's going to be the Cowboys as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Cowboys.
And then the Rams at Lions. You're saying that's well, I'm saying it's one of the games of the week. Stafford coming back to play the Lions. Who do you have in that one?
The Lions.
I have the Lions as well.
Even though it would be nice to see Stafford win against his former team.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
Eagles at Tampa Bay.
I'm going with Tampa Bay in that one, Kendall. I just think the Eagles are on a slide. I don't think they're going to be able to recover, and I'm going to go with Tampa.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so that it's dwindling down with teams. There's only 12 teams left in the playoffs.
These are the first round bye teams. The Ravens got the first round bye.
Yep. Next week we have our AFC and NFC divisional round. Right, so we'll do a recap of what happens in Wildcard weekend. But right now we're going to do up or down, Kendall. Will Mike Vrabel be the next Patriots head coach?
Potentially.
You think? I'm going to go with no. I don't think he is. I think that they're going to...
You mean when you go, no, you're supposed to put it all the way down.
Okay. I don't think he's going to be. It's possible, but I don't think he's going to be. Will Bill Belichick end up in Atlanta?
He's not going to retire.
I think he's going to end up in Atlanta. I do. I think that's where he's going to go.
Yeah. He's not going to retire just because he got let go by the Patriots today.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to try to chase that Don Shula's record.
Well, look at this, too. He has a house on Nantucket with his boat down there, right? Atlanta's an easier ride to come back in the summer than coming from California all the way. I'm telling you. I think there's something to this Atlanta story.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Will the Patriots take a quarterback in the draft at number 3?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. I'm going to go with that.
Or wide receiver. There's a lot of good receivers in that draft, too.
I just think there's a lot of pressure on them to pick a quarterback right now, unless they do something else in the offseason.
They could, you know, maybe there's a veteran out there that they could also get as well.
Okay.
I think Robert Kraft's plan at this point is maybe to get a quarterback of the future. Bill's out of there, you know. Robert Kraft's.
So if Bill O'Brien stays, we don't know that, right? But if he stays, who knows? Will Zappy and Mack, will it be back dueling it out next year?
Will there be a rookie coming in? Or there will be a veteran coming in to battle it out?
Okay. Our very last question on up or down. Will the Patriots make the playoffs next year?
This is too early to think about this.
I'm going to go with no. I think that they have some rebuilding to do.
Potentially.
I think they're going to be pretty decent at some point, but I think it's going to take a little bit of time.
I think it's going to be taking a little bit of time too, but, you know, Robert Kraft's in control of that stuff. We're
right.
not.
So next week, AFC, NFC divisional round. Big week, okay? After these results come in, after the weekend, we'll be back on next week to go over the results of this week. talk about the upcoming playoff games. We thank everybody, and if everybody can give us a thumbs up on YouTube TV, right? YHSPR.
Yep.
And get out and support those Wildcat sports teams. Thank you.